Hey guys, I am working on a leather flask. The trout one sold out real quick, so I'm making one with a bass theme, and I'm getting ready to make the magic happen. My favorite part of the process, and I thought you guys might be interested to see how I do that. I've cut the pattern, I've drawn the tooling pattern onto the leather, I've carved it, I've tooled it, I've added all the color, the stain that I'm going to, and now it is time to antique it. I've added all the resist, so my antique will only go into the areas that I want it to. And right now it looks kind of blah. It's just bright. I want to make all these little details pop out, so we're going to take our antique, watch, this is going to be so pretty. Ain't that pretty? Looks like a big giant mess. But in a minute it will look awesome. What the antique does is it seeps down into these lines, and the resist will cause the antique to not. I can remove that. I can remove the resist, or remove the antique rather, from the areas that I didn't want it. But it will go down into these cuts. And sometimes you gotta go over it a couple of times to make sure you get. Hey guys, Cisco and Mariah. It's hard to see the comments because the camera is way above my head. But sometimes you gotta go back over it because I wiped too much off. But this is one of my favorite parts of the process because it really brings the detail out. See how it wipes off from all the areas where it shouldn't be, but it stays in those cuts. And then after this dries, I'll put a finish on it and then finish the edges. They're beveled. I'll slick those with beeswax, sew those onto a flask, so the flask will end up looking like this, and then we'll have another flask up for grabs. So that's how the antiquing is done. And I'll probably go over it one more time to make sure I didn't wipe it all off where I didn't want to wipe it off, but that's part of the antiquing process. So there's a little peek behind the bench. Hope you enjoyed. I've got ribs in the kitchen waiting for me to eat them, so I'm going to go take a break and then come back and finish this. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.